Welcome to the deep dive. Today, let's cut straight to it. What really makes a data engineer effective, specifically in the Databricks environment? It's definitely more than just knowing the tool names.
Exactly. If you're trying to figure out what skills employers are really looking for or maybe how to level up yourself, yeah, this is for you. We're doing a quick deep dive into those expectations.
And you see this trio constantly, right?
hmm
Apache Spark, Delta Lake, and Python, they pop up everywhere in job description.
They really do. They're like the foundation. But just knowing of them isn't enough, is it?
Not at all. Employers, they're looking for a much deeper grasp. The ability to actually use these tools strategically to make an impact.
Right. Real results.
So let's try and unpack that mastery a bit, starting with Spark. What does good look like there?
Well, Spark, it's definitely not just about, running a simple job. Employers want proof you get the internals.
Like the executors, stages, that
Yeah,
kind of thing?
precisely. How executors work, how tasks get broken down, even understanding lazy evaluation. How Spark plans things out first. It's that level of understanding.
Because that's how you troubleshoot performance, right? You
Okay.
can't fix it if you don't know how it works under the hood.
Exactly. And it means actually using tools like the Spark UI, diving in, diagnosing what's slow, why it's slow.
And then applying fixes, like knowing when to cache data effectively.
Right.
Or maybe being careful with UDFs.
Yes. Avoiding those costly user-defined functions, knowing when caching helps versus hurts. Can you actually make Spark performant? That's the core question they're asking.
Makes sense. And does that idea carry over to Delta Lake too? Is it just about storage?
Oh, definitely not just storage. Think of Delta Lake as the engine for data reliability. It's fundamental.
So employers expect you to understand things like time travel, schema evolution.
Absolutely, those core features.
Yeah.
Going back to previous versions, handling changes in data structure smoothly, ensuring transactions are solid ACD compliance, basically.
And the practical side, like actually doing things with it.
Yeah, practical skills are key. Can you implement an upsert using merge correctly? Do you understand how Z ordering can speed things up by, physically organizing the data?
Ah. And knowing when to use VSEUM too, presumably,
Yeah.
to manage old files and costs.
Crucial. Knowing when and how to use VACUM shows you're thinking about efficiency and maintenance. It demonstrates that duper mastery for building resilient systems.
Okay, Spark for performance, Delta for reliability. What about Python? Everyone uses Python, right?
They do, but in the Databricks context, especially with PySpark, the expectation bar is higher than just scripting.
Higher how? Like beyond just making it work.
Yeah, way beyond. It's about writing clean, scalable PySpark code that's actually testable, that's ready for production.
So things like packaging code properly, deployment strategies.
Exactly. Proper packaging, reliable deployment pipelines, solid error handling, writing code that someone else can actually maintain. It's about moving from a quick prototype to something genuinely production grade.
That really shifts the perspective. So for anyone listening who's hiring, maybe traditional interviews aren't enough.
Probably not on their own. That's why practical assessments are so valuable. Give someone a messy pipeline and ask them to refactor it.
Or maybe design a flow using the medallion architecture, see how they think.
Right. Scenario-based questions reveal much more about true mastery than just asking definitions.
And flipping that, for data engineers listening, how do you show you have this mastery?
Showcase your real-world projects. If you cut a Spark job's runtime by, say, 30%, quantify that. Show the impact.
Tangible result.
Yeah, tangible results. Highlight how you use Delta Lake to improve data quality or reliability. And don't discount Databricks certifications. They can help validate your skills.
Okay, so wrapping this quick dive up, Spark Mastery is about performance tuning. Delta Lake is about building reliable, resilient data systems. And Python, in this world, is about production-ready code.
That's a good summary. Performance, reliability, production readiness.
So here's something to think about. How could getting deeper into Spark's internals, or Delta's reliability features, or even just writing cleaner Python change the impact you can have? Not just your skills, but your actual influence in your organization. Worth considering where you might want to dig deeper next.